Learn about something different, be curious about something different. We have Southeast Asian pitcher plants. This is another tropical version. There's also the green cap.
Well, I wanted to show you all how to use this load board, but I'll just have to record this and use it in another format. I'm not able to zoom in, but typically I'll just walk through it and use this as also as a
1.8 miles per hour. You're at the best speed at which you can make.
background in the video.
She came in at 55 feet.
Hello everyone,
It was a major task.
welcome to AUDAX LLC. This is my attempt at finding power only for 4 semi trucks in New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania.
The bird cage is a space for compassing, or to just work alone. It is a space that's open like all the rest.
And probably, I believe, New York as well. So this gentleman, I'll just call him Nell, contacted me through Facebook Meta yesterday morning, so yesterday morning. And I was so excited yesterday. I got nervous and butterflies and everything else. So get with me and follow this short journey, blurred short journey, as I approach trying to find loads on the DAT load board for the New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, New York area.
I'm gonna have to ask him about Delaware, because I know Delaware's a little bitty chunk right down in there. It's a little bitty something that's kind of between New Jersey and New York, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna check that out.
And we'll see if we can get something for Nell here. All right, Nell, this one's for you, buddy. And thanks for being one of our first customers or first carriers at AUDAX LLC. We really appreciate your involvement, and we definitely appreciate you becoming part of the family. Okay, I'm not quite to the truck stop. I wanted to check out some more things and elaborate on this with my own method or my own strategy for this particular load situation. Once again, if you missed it in the beginning, I have a carrier that wants loads for Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and Jersey. And what I discovered, those 5 loads alone that were in the New Jersey, Pennsylvania area, the furthest one, which I found interesting, is 223 miles at 8,000 pounds. Sounds like a container, 32 foot. It's probably a container, I don't know. I know containers come in 20 and what? 28 and yeah, well, I don't know, maybe so. But that's kind of interesting. That's a 223 mile trip. I'm liking this, y'all. And I have one here for 44,000 pounds, 53 feet, but it's only moving 16 miles. Another one from West Hampton, New Jersey to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is only 15,000 pounds, moving 22 miles. So I think that's pretty cool. And probably these ones that say 0, they're probably just empty containers like the Amazon, I'm assuming. So I'm liking the way this is looking, y'all. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be complicated for me to communicate and get this carrier Nell what he needs. I'm looking forward to this. I've waited on this day. Oh my goodness, you guys. I mean, I've been on this board for nights and nights and nights and ran the numbers just on a box truck. And it was insane how much money I could have made with 5 box trucks, or just 2 box trucks and 1 box truck and 1 driver. I mean, 1 box truck and 2 drivers, or 1 box truck and 3 drivers, which if you saw some of my earlier videos, no, I probably didn't put that in the video, but at one point I was actually looking for I'll just turn this around, you all. I was actually looking for the expediter type 26-foot box truck with the load ramp, hydraulic lift, right? That's why I wanted the kitchenette and the bunks, because if I had 2 or 3 drivers, they could drive in. I had it broke down. I was probably just gonna let them decide, but for me, I thought if they rotated in 4-hour shifts, that would give each person 8 hours to rest. And then they drive another 4, and then they got like another 8 to really sleep. You see, you got 8 hours to chill, nap, eat, go back there and chill. And then when you switch every 4 hours, I was gonna have, or actually every 12 hours, I was gonna have them pull over and go to the gym and do whatever they needed to do, wanted to do, right? And every 4 hours they can stop for break. I thought, you change, you turn over, you pull in the rest area, you swap over, pull in the service station, you might as well get fuel, wherever it happens to fall within your 4 hour, right? And I was just hoping those guys would be able to work that out. Maybe even a 5 hour, excuse me, y'all, forgot I was on camera. Maybe even a 5 hour would be good. That way a person drives 4 hours and he has a little bit of motivation to drive another hour, and allows that person to wake up good and maybe brew some coffee or whatever, I don't know. See how the route's going, get a briefing. Yeah, something like that, maybe 4.5. Well, however it works, I need it to fit where it always rolls within the 24 hour, so I can keep track of what is what and how to monitor and maintain. So yeah, I think that would, really I wanted 8, but I was like, man, if you do 8, you got 2 guys, you do 8, you got one guy that's off for 16 hours. What is he gonna do for 16 hours rolling down the highway? He's probably gonna, he's gonna be a distraction to himself. He's not gonna go to sleep at the right time. That's too long to be, he's gonna wanna call his girl or his lady, check on his kids. I don't know. I need to work with that one. 2-man team I thought was cool, but then I lose a couple of hours because of the DOT standard. That's DOT in-state or out-of-state. There's still a standard. I think you can do 11 and 14 OTR, but then I think it's 12 or 15 or something like that. Before you find or correct me, let me make sure I'm saying it right. But it's a little different from in-state than it is OTR. Yeah, but that was I actually found that to be an easy way, or something that was a good obstacle, something that I wasn't really concerned about micromanaging. And I also thought it would be different per crew. I would give them these options and they could suggest or I won't probably say suggest, because I need to be in charge, but I don't need to be in charge of their decision making on the road as far as their scheduling goes, because every person, every crew is different, and they know what they're capable of. And not only do they know what they're capable of, but they also know what is most efficient for the way that they operate, which I was totally fine with. Yeah, so I'm gonna, I have Delaware in here now. I'm gonna see what that, now I have Delaware on the board, and there's nothing extra there either. So I'm gonna put New York up here as well and see if anything changes. And nothing's changed. Yeah, I actually got one extra one. So that only, by putting in 2 states, I only was able to increase my load options by 1 destination. And that's 335 miles. I like the way this guy is operating. He's not trying to, he's power only. He's not trying to drive way the heck around the country, but I need to check with him on that too. That may be where he wants to start. I really didn't get a clear idea because we text. And honestly, and I owe you an apology, Nels. Hey, I got so doggone nervous and excited. I just could not, I was in disbelief. I really was. So, I'm not counting today, but that's a 3-day list. That's from August the 6th, which is today, to August the 9th, which is what, Saturday, Friday. So that's what it's looking like, people. All right. Let me power only, right? So also that's full and partial. So that's about as good as it gets, you guys. All right. Let me put in here the same things that I have on the DHD side. I should have stayed practicing because I had so many. Okay, I entered the New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Connecticut, Pennsylvania in the origin, and look what I got, people. Well, you can't see that, can you? I got a full string that is a lot. There's 107 loads, you guys, okay? So now I need to contact Nels, send him the carrier dispatcher agreement, and we're off.
And also I need to find out where he wants to start from. Thanks a lot, you all, for being the best part of AUDAX LLC.
Hope you all stay tuned to watch me progress through this maze of what is called dispatching. And you get to see me grow into brokerage, or at least a broker agent.